Imagine getting a speeding ticket in a picturesque National Trust village. That's exactly what happened to some unsuspecting drivers in Wiltshire recently. But is it a fair cop, or is it a case of police targeting drivers in a quaint, historic location? Let's dive into the details. This report comes to you through a special partnership with USA Today. And while we at the Herald value diverse perspectives, it's important to note that the views expressed here might not entirely reflect our own editorial stance. Here's the story. Officers from the Corsham neighborhood team set up speed traps in Lacock, a village largely owned and managed by the National Trust. Lacock is known for its preserved historic buildings and is a popular tourist destination. The police weren't just hiding in any old spot. They were specifically monitoring traffic near the Bell and on Bowden Hill starting early on Monday, November 3rd. But the speed checks weren't limited to Lacock. Throughout the rest of the day, the Corsham Police broadened their operations, conducting further checks in Corsham itself, including Valley Road, Park Lane, and Pickwick Road. It was a full day of focused enforcement on the area's roadways. And what were the results of this day-long operation? Well, 2 drivers received speeding tickets. One was caught speeding on Valley Road, while the other was nabbed on Park Lane. That's 2 people who probably weren't expecting a hefty fine while simply driving through the area. And this is the part most people miss. Speed limits aren't just about avoiding tickets. They're fundamentally about safety. Roads have speed limits for a reason, to minimize the risk of accidents and protect all road users, including pedestrians, cyclists, and other drivers. The Wiltshire Police were quick to emphasize that these speed checks are part of their ongoing commitment to road safety within the county. A spokesperson stated, "On Monday morning, November 3rd, officers carried out speed checks as part of ongoing work to keep our roads safe. We'll continue to carry out regular speed enforcement across the area in response to community concerns and to help reduce collisions and keep everyone safe on our roads." This suggests that the police are responding to local residents who have voiced concerns about speeding in these areas. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it really about safety, or is it about revenue generation? Some might argue that targeting drivers in a relatively quiet village like Lacock is more about generating income from speeding tickets than genuinely improving road safety. After all, are these areas really high accident zones? Or are they simply easy places to catch drivers exceeding the limit by a few miles per hour? This is a question that sparks debate and differing opinions. Ultimately, the police maintain that these checks are necessary to keep Wiltshire's roads safe, and they plan to continue conducting them regularly. But the question remains, are these speed checks truly effective in reducing accidents and saving lives, or are they simply a way to fill the coffers of the local authorities? What do you think? Do you agree with the police's approach, or do you believe there are better ways to improve road safety in Wiltshire? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective on this important issue. Besides this, you might be interested in reading about the changes made to the plans for the transformation of a shopping center, progress for a major project to restore a canal and towpath for the public, and a friendly town center cafe with a twist celebrating a major milestone.